News 8 at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Kirsten Holmes. Steve has the night off. The pandemic is first and foremost on a lot of minds again tonight as more folks are lining up to get tested. 6 sites have been opened by the county in the wake of a dramatic upturn in infections. News 8 Steve Fiorina found some very busy healthcare workers armed with test kits at San Diego State University.
Just spoke to a man who said he waited about an hour out in the line to get to this spot. Now registration and the testing, all done in just a few minutes. The testing center at San Diego State has been the place to be of late, reopening now because of the recent surge in COVID cases. County numbers show a dramatic increase the past 2 days, with 3,817 new cases reported, 5 dead, and 112 hospitalized. We see long lines of people awaiting the testing for COVID. Almost all wore masks and maintained social distancing, and all here to make sure they're not infected.
I had brunch with a friend and it turns out her husband tested positive, so I wanted to come down and just make sure I was good to go.
Being tested was the only choice she could make.
Pretty worried. It affects every single thing every single day in my life.
Health experts tell us the vaccines are effective to a point.
This vaccine is not tend to prevent infection. More so, it prevents getting to the hospital, or it prevents more from dying.
The goal is to get 75 to 80% of us vaccinated.
The tools we have in our hands is vaccination, wearing masks, and make sure not to go to the places, indoor places, crowded places that you can't have, you're close to each other.
San Diego County is now up to about 72%. And we need to be aware.
Especially with the Delta variant going around, it's not surprising that people want to get tested nowadays.
Hence, lines that will wrap around a building. Some are deeply worried, others wanting to do what's best.
I just want to do my part, you know. Getting tested is not only knowing if I have it, but it's also knowing the safety of others.
Check before you go, because not all the sites are open the same days. This one will close Sunday, Monday. The Otay Mesa YMCA site, for instance, opens next Sunday, Sunday to Thursday hours. Steve Fiorina, News 8.
Today, San Diego County is reporting more than 1,300 cases of coronavirus. With more than 20,000 tests reported today, the average positivity rate for the week is at 8.6%. 1 death from COVID-19 was reported today. Health officials say the county needs around 86,000 more San Diegans to get vaccinated to reach the goal of 75% of the total population. And the United States is now seeing an average of 107,000 coronavirus cases per day. In June, the daily average was 11,000 cases, a fraction of what we're seeing right now. The virus is spreading mainly throughout areas with low vaccination rates, and health experts agree that variants can also rise in areas with low vaccinations. Florida, Louisiana, and Mississippi are all reporting hospitals overrun with patients. The Dixie Fire, California's 3rd largest fire in state history, continues to wreak havoc on the northern part of the state. It grew 12,000 acres overnight, which is actually some good news to report because the wildfire was able to grow 100,000 acres just the night before. Luke Cleary is in Greenville with a look at the damage.
I'm here in a residential area of Greenville, and it's absolutely grim. Just blocks of homes leveled to the ground, burnt out cars, and speaking last night with a couple of evacuees, we promised to check on their addresses. One of them right here. A man by the name of Ray Casanova lived in this mobile home, and it's totally gone. Another evacuee we met with, Carl Spang, who lives in nearby Crescent Mills. We promised to check on his home as well, and dangerous conditions on US 89 last night stood in our way. Today we finally made it to Spang's property. His son lives at the top of the hill in a 3-bedroom home, and as you can see, it is intact. Carl lives in the triple-wide mobile home below, and here's the moment that we shared this information with his family. It appears that the mobile home down below is also here and intact.
Thank you. Papers and everything, thank you.
You're welcome, guys.
You know how much relief that is. Thank you.
Back out here in Greenville, Ray Casanova's mobile home is obviously a total loss. Here's the truck that he described for us. The plastic has melted off, the paint, even the windshield. But maybe something about this truck can be salvaged. It looks better than some of the other vehicles we've seen here, and we are working right now to get this information to Ray, but speaking to him last night, he was already confident that his home would be gone. For CBS 8, I'm Luke Clary.
We're sending a local crew from News 8 to the Dixie Fire to continue our coverage. They'll have reports from the site of the fire starting tomorrow on News 8 at 5. And back here at home, no wildfires to report, and conditions are not as dangerous as it has been in Northern California. Meteorologist Sean Stiles joins us now with a first look at your microclimate forecast. Happy Saturday, Sean.
The same to you, Kirsten. Yeah, we should feel very, very fortunate. The weather pattern over Southern California has been relatively calm compared to the northern part of the state. And as far as temperatures, we're just slightly below average at 74 degrees and sunshine, plenty of it across the county. Here's a look from Mount Woodson towards the west. And as you can see, some haze out there, but skies were clear at the coastline when I left, and they cleared out by about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. As far as what we can expect here, temperatures going to stay about the same, maybe slightly warmer as we get into Monday and Tuesday. But take a look at that. Again, tomorrow, late night, early morning clouds giving way to mostly sunny skies, 74, 75 at the coastal strip. And for you folks inland, it doesn't get much nicer than this in the month of August. We're talking about temperatures in the low to mid 80s. Now, by the time we get to Tuesday, Wednesday, things start to change. Monsoonal flow, we get humid conditions. I'll have the details in just a bit.
All right, thank you for that, Sean. 1 million punches from the heart. That's the effort from San Diego Police and the Anybody Can Youth Foundation to bridge the gap between San Diego's kids and law enforcement. News 8's Ariana Cohen shows us how it works.
Many kids showed up today to build stronger relationships with San Diego police officers and to punch out hate.
Good job. Keep going.
San Diego police officers, kids, and adults are punching their way to brighter beginnings.
Our goal is to knock out racism, gang violence, and mistrust within the police.
It's all for the annual Punches from the Heart event at the San Diego Police Plaza.
Go! Go!
It's free and open to the public. Kids are participating in free beginner boxing instruction and timed to see how many punches they can throw in 1 minute. I'm a former boxing manager, so I should know a thing or two about this. And the goal of today is to reach 1 million punches.
And our goal is to knock it out. You know, we're humans just like everyone else. We have a heart. We can talk. We're not something to be afraid of.
They're like really nice and friendly and helpful with everything because they teach you a lot about like self-defense and stuff like that, and I just think it's really important.
Mayor Todd Gloria says the city is making sure this day is a knockout of the park.
We proclaim today to be ABC Youth Foundation Day in the city of San Diego. The Moore family, who runs the ABC Foundation, these folks have been working with young people in San Diego for a very long time. Their efforts are incredible.
Our young kids see that it can be better, and the police see it can be better.
No quitting. Come on, time!
Because you get to punch a lot of things, to be safe and to help others. They're very nice and kind.
This annual event has gone on for 4 years now, and they can plan to continue for years to come. I'm Ariana Cohen for News 8.